Hello everyone, it's Theme Park Avenue, I'm Eric, and Busch Gardens Tampa has a collection of beautiful looking roller coasters. So today, I'm ranking all 10 roller coasters at Busch Gardens Tampa, including Iron Gwazi, by their appearance. Before we begin this ranking, please subscribe to the channel for more rankings and other coaster content. Now to kind of lay out the rules here, this will be a very relaxed and loose criteria. It's just how good I think a ride looks when you're off of it. Not on-ride theming per se, but when you're off the ride and you walk by, how beautiful is it? Most Busch Gardens Tampa roller coasters are beautiful, so this was a tough ranking. And I will be including Iron Gwazi because Iron Gwazi is there, standing, I can see what it looks like, and since I have, I'm able to judge its appearance. Let's get into the top 10. Starting off our bottom of the list is Sand Serpent. Sand Serpent is unfortunately not a great looking ride. It's okay. The colors are decent. I just don't think it looks great in its area. It's kinda shrouded by trees and then the buildings don't add to it. And it is a wild mouse and those sometimes don't look great. This one looks the least like a permanent ride in the park. It's not great overall. Not much else to say. Moving on. Number 9 is Air Grover, the kiddie coaster. This looks nice for what it is. An open area, space of its own, nice sandy ground, looking like the desert, bright green track, cute car for kids. It's good. I like it a lot. For what it is, it's excellent. It is a smaller kiddie coaster though, and it's not quite as impressive to look at as other roller coasters, but it still ranks here. Number 8, Scorpion. Scorpion does look nice. It's similar to Air Grover in that it has nice colors, preferred colors personally for me, and its own area, and it has some really cool rides surrounding it. Near it you can see Sheikra and Tigris and Falcon's Fury, and even though they are much larger, they don't dwarf the ride as much as they do enhance it, honestly. I think it looks really nice in this area, and that's kind of because the other rides around it have a great color that really matches with it. So overall, Scorpion looks great. Number 7 is Kumba. Kumba is the first really big top thrilling coaster to be on this list. And it is good. I think there are iconic shots like the corkscrews and the Cobra roll and the loop over the lift hill. However, you can't see a ton of the ride from many places in the park, and the color scheme is the weakest of the top 7. The green is a bit pale, but it does look nice overall. It's not the strongest, but it is good. Number 6 is Montu. This one pains me. It's really close between this and 5 and 4 and even 3. However, the reason it's lower is just that the others have a nicer color to them and are a bit more interesting to look at overall. I love Montu. It's my favorite ride in the park so far. I have not ridden Iron Gwazi, but of the ones I've ridden, it's at the top. And it looks great. The blue is fantastic with the tan supports that blend in with the awesome desert scenery, with some cool Egyptian rock work and hieroglyphics and theming all around. It looks excellent. I love the appearance of this ride. It's fit into a compact area, and it looks really good. It's like an improved version of the appearance of Raptor. And I'd say it's a little below Banshee in terms of appearance. However, it's good. It's just that I think others are better. Not really a whole lot of other reason. That's just about it. Top 5. Number 5 is Cheetah Hunt. Cheetah Hunt looks great. It is really spread out, awesome color scheme. The wind catcher tower looks cool, and the turns spreading throughout the park, really great. I absolutely love how this one looks. The main reason for high ranking is how spread out it is, and it makes it really interesting. However, that's also the reason it's not any higher. It's a mix of the two. I like how spread out it is, where you can be in any part of the park and see it essentially, but at the same time, you can't see the best parts of it from everywhere in the park. And I feel the others are a bit stronger in terms of color scheme and their appearance, but that Windcatcher Tower looks awesome, and there's some great stuff with Cheetah Hunt. It's excellent, even if it isn't in the top 4. Number 4 is Cobra's Curse. Cobra's Curse gets points for the giant Snake King statue. That is the primary reason for its high ranking. I really do love the rest of this one. The colors are fantastic, the elevator lift looks so cool, it's surrounded by Montu and the Serengeti area. It looks excellent. Surrounding area is good, colors are strong, watching it run is fantastic, and I love that snake statue. Man, that Snake King statue is the main reason it's as high as it is. Fantastic overall, and it just definitely earned a high spot. Number 3, Tigris. Shock of the night, everybody. Tigris is in my top 3. In terms of the ride experience, it wouldn't be top 5. However, this is not what that's about. This is about how pretty the ride looks, and I am a sucker for this skyrocket too. I don't know what to say, I really like looking at the shape. Whether I'm up close or far away, it looks really cool. And from what I've seen, I think this is the best color scheme of a skyrocket too. I love the way it looks. It looks pretty fresh, the orange and black contrast incredibly well. And watching this ride run is so fun. The slow inversion, backward forward launches, and you can see it from many parts of the park, from far away even. Although it's not that tall, you can see it from all over. It looks great. And even if it's not the best roller coaster per se, in terms of appearance, it's really high up there. Great color, great twisty track. It's just a fun one to look at, and honestly a guilty pleasure for me. But every time I go to the park from now on, I have to whip out my camera and record a few cycles. Number 2. Very, very close. But number 2 had to be Sheikra. Sheikra looks amazing. All dive coasters do, but this one looks the best of the 3 that I have seen in person. What's so good about it? The color scheme is strong. I love the red and blue. However, the 2 things that stand out most, the first is height. This ride is tall. Second tallest in the park. Except for Falcon's Fury, but this is about roller coasters, so we're not going to mention that. But the height's great. Seeing this imposing figure from so many parts of the park is really cool. I love the giant hill, watching the track and the car slowly inch up toward the drop, hang there for a sec, drop down. It's amazing. However, the real reason this one ranks so high is because of the number of great things you can record. Watching the drop is one thing, but then you have the incredible inversion that follows that looks so cool when you record it. And the second drop into a nicely themed little tunnel that has a waterfall. It's awesome. But then you have the turn over the barbecue restaurant, highly recommended by the way, and the water splash. The water splash is the main reason this ranks where it does. It's so cool to watch. There's so many awesome ways to watch this ride. Being on the ride is honestly just as beautiful for the incredible view, but off-ride, it's stunning. It looks absolutely unbelievable. However, it does not take the number 1 spot, and even though it hasn't opened yet, number 1 is Iron Gwazi. This one gets points for its imposing figure. It is the tallest coaster in the park. It looks incredible. The color scheme is my favorite of the RMCs I've seen in person. I love the purple. It's very interesting and unique. And the structure is so tall. You have the massive hill, some large elements surrounding it, and then low to the ground ones. It takes up a decent plot of the land, and you can walk around all over the park, and from pretty much anywhere you can see it. You can be in the Safari of Fun and look over to the giant hill, and that hill's probably already the most iconic feature of the park. It just looks incredible. I love looking at Iron Gwazi, and it definitely gets my vote for the most beautiful roller coaster to look at Busch Gardens Tampa. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was definitely a very weird topic, but I just like talking about Busch Gardens Tampa. Like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.